This one clip is why you shouldn't pre-order Modern Warfare 3. And you might be wondering, what the hell am I talking about? This is a clip from Modern Warfare 2's Season 5 update, where they allegedly changed sliding. And whilst it did make it slightly more responsive, it was clear that this wasn't the sweeping update that the majority of people were looking for. And if you flash back a few months earlier, a number of content creators who were on an early access call to see new features, updates, and changes to Warzone came under heavy criticism after the changes that they said were coming to Warzone and that they were told from the team at Activision ended up being very little in the way of change. It was minor hitches here and there, minor little tweaks here and there. And it really damaged the trust of a lot of those content creators. And it wasn't their fault. Ultimately, they were told something and relayed that information. And they didn't really get to see the changes to give them enough scrutiny. But this is why, despite my own videos singing the high praises of what Modern Warfare 3 could do for Warzone and how it could put Call of Duty in a good position, you shouldn't pre-order this game. The track record for Call of Duty over the last year has shown us that when they say they're going to change something, we don't know what that means. They don't include percentages, amounts, or statistics in any patch note or any press release. And that means when they say that they're changing the game to 150 health, that means absolutely nothing, because they could just as equally make Modern Warfare 3 weapons more powerful. When they say they're making movement speed faster, that also means nothing, because that could be a 0.5% increase. It's still technically faster, but it's not what we're actually looking for. This is really the underlying issue with everything that's happened with Warzone 2, because the extent of a change is never known. And we don't know the extent of the change coming to Modern Warfare 3. We've been promised so many things: faster movement, reload cancelling, slide cancelling, trying to give the game the fluidity that it lost when Modern Warfare 2 released. But until you physically see those changes yourself and have the game in your hands, you can't really say, yes, this is going to be what I'm looking for. So I would really implore all of you to play the game yourself when the impending betas release. Of course, you can pre-order the game and then cancel the pre-order and still try the open and closed betas at their given moments to really get a feel as to whether or not Modern Warfare 3 is going to be something that actually is going to be good and something you would like to play and features things that you appreciate, or if it's just going to be another incremental shift that perhaps isn't worthy of your time and money. I'm going to make a very bold statement here, considering you're watching this video on YouTube, and say that you need to ignore content creators going into Modern Warfare 3. And that includes me. I've already made videos estimating how Modern Warfare 3 could push the game in a good direction. I do firmly believe that that could be the case. And this isn't me questioning people's legitimacy, their realism, or whether or not they are being honest about their opinions. It's more just a case that as a content creator, I know exactly how they're all feeling. We're all feeling burnt out from Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2. We're all hoping and excited for a change, and the prospect of a change coming up has made us all very excited that we're going to be playing a version of the game that better suits what we were looking for in the first place, a more traditional Call of Duty with features that felt more in line with the original Warzone. And naturally, as a content creator, if the game does fairly well, people enjoy it, and people are excited about it, that's also good for us. It means more viewership, more interest. Everybody generally having a good time is a good thing for the YouTube and streaming space. But that excitement and need for a change can kind of cloud not your judgment, but your estimations and realism with certain aspects of what's coming. Changes that we have been promised aren't necessarily going to translate to things that will actually be executed well in the actual game. And there are very valid criticisms about the fact that this feels like the game has effectively had to revert itself and be a paid-for update, and that Modern Warfare 3 is effectively a DLC style expansion of Modern Warfare 2. Now, I personally wouldn't agree with that, given that we are getting a brand new zombies mode, a whole new campaign, and honestly, personally, as somebody who adored Modern Warfare 2 in 2009, all of those maps being remastered plus new ones post-launch, that to me isn't an update. That is a very content-heavy release that I would be happy to pay for. But that leads me quite swiftly onto my last point about content creation, about whether or not you should pre-order this game, and Modern Warfare 3 generally. And that is the fact that unless something like XDefiant comes along and really makes a splash, the majority of the creators that you are watching right now, myself included, are going to be playing Modern Warfare 3 anyway. Whether it lives up to their expectations, whether it doesn't live up to their expectations, Call of Duty is a behemoth, and we are going to be there regardless, because Warzone and Modern Warfare 3 is a fresh reset for ourselves to try new things, create new things, and hopefully enjoy the game more than we've enjoyed Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2. The only thing I would say is that if you have a content creator who your kind of view of a game or vision of a game aligns with quite well, then naturally trust them. I have loads of people who I follow for their various opinions on games, updates, and changes, and that won't change going into Modern Warfare 3. And finally, and probably most importantly, remember that there is a division between speculation and what is actually coming to the game. All of the changes that have been confirmed to the game are coming to the game, but we, again, don't know the extent of those changes. Verdansk is returning to Modern Warfare 3 in the campaign mode, and whilst I did make a video explaining explicitly how that will likely translate to Warzone, that isn't confirmed yet. We also don't know the extent of the depth of things like zombies, and we don't know how much detail and progression and challenges and unlocks there are going to be for the Modern Warfare 3 assets. And ultimately, if you're somebody who plays Warzone and Modern Warfare 2, we don't know how well the integration between the two games is going to go. The last time we've had integrations for Call of Duty Vanguard and also Black Ops Cold War, all of those integrations went pretty badly for the first couple of months, and it's really on Call of Duty to prove and show to its audience that it can handle an integration between Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2 without any major hiccups, major bugs, or major discrepancies when the new game releases. So don't buy into promises, buy into things that already exist, because one of the reasons people are so confused about Modern Warfare 3's existence is because ultimately there was a rumor online that Modern Warfare 2 was going to have a 2-year life cycle and not a 1-year premium release cycle. And whether or not those rumors are true are one thing or another, but Call of Duty themselves never actually confirmed anything. And loads of people are just simply assuming that Modern Warfare 3 is some kind of DLC update, when in reality it is a premium release, and it has, honestly, in my opinion, enough content to validate why it's a premium release. A whole new set of weapons, a whole remastering of maps, a whole new campaign, a whole new zombies mode, and things that will tick boxes for lots of people. But because of that speculation and people buying into speculation as opposed to what's been confirmed, it completely mishmashed some people's perception of how Modern Warfare 3 is going to be. And the same could occur for things like speculation on Verdansk, speculation on the zombies mode, and having the ability to separate the two is going to be a big thing. Unless it's official, unless it's on a blog, or unless it's been confirmed by Call of Duty themselves, speculation is just speculation. So folks, that's it for this video today. And if you enjoyed it, drop a like and drop a subscribe. And honestly, play Modern Warfare 3 yourself. That is the only way I think anybody's going to be able to give you a good opinion, is by having a feel for the game yourself when they have multiple open betas pre-launch. As always folks, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.